Today, for many of us, technology is a disposable commodity. We want the latest gadgets, and buying and selling high-quality second-hand goods is now socially acceptable and highly popular. Cash Generator is a business that has benefited from this boom in customer trading.
I think that the British have always had an appetite for trading and wheeling and dealing. eBay has, I think, made it even more fashionable because the buying and selling of second-hand goods was starting to skip a generation. The difference with ourselves is we've got bricks and mortar, there's no emails to answer, you don't have to worry about will the goods work or not when you get them. But eBay, yes, it has without doubt made our business even more fashionable and acceptable than it was previously.
Cash Generator is a buy, sell and loan discount retailer. Established in 1994, it now has more than 150 stores which sell quality, pre-owned and new high street retail products at down-to-earth prices. 4 out of 5 Cash Generator stores are franchise-owned. It's a formula that's proven hugely successful and highly sustainable. The store network is growing rapidly, with 50 stores opening in the past 2 years, and for franchisees, the opportunities are significant.
Franchising, I suppose, not something that occurred to me previously, but it was the whole idea of the support, the infrastructure, the proven business model, the thought that actually, the old hackneyed phrase, you're sort of in business for yourself but not by yourself, and it just made sense.
In fact, I spoke to the MD all the way down to people on the shop floor, and I think what the message I was getting back from all of those people was consistent. So it gave me a degree of confidence that what they were telling me was going to be true when I got to the coalface of opening my own shop.
So what is it about Cash Generator that's so appealing to franchisees? Firstly, it has a proven business model developed over several years. Importantly, this offers franchisees several income streams and is not dependent on one single product or service, giving stores a high customer footfall each week.
If you look at somebody like Tesco, they're not just a grocer, they have a number of different income streams, and that's what makes them successful. And I believe that that's why our franchisees love the model, because they may be doing very well in retail one day, slower in retail the next day, and doing very well in financial services. So overall, the model works for them.
As well as discount retailing, Cash Generator also provides financial services, including cheque cashing, short-term loans, pawnbroking, foreign currency, Western Union and logbook loans. In the current economic climate, such a diverse portfolio offers the business both opportunities and flexibility.
Every year Cash Generator seem to bring a new income stream online, so they're always looking at ways to basically increase my business and increase their business at the same time, because if I do well, they do well, so that really helps.
Crucially, the established Cash Generator brand gives customers confidence that they are buying and selling high quality goods at a fair price that they can understand.
180. So you get 90, I get 90, and then tax.
The company is rigorous in ensuring that all stores operate in the same transparent way. Cash Generator also provides its franchisees with cradle-to-grave support, right through from the opening of the store to marketing and the latest in IT systems.
Once people actually become a franchisee, that's only the start of their journey. They are allocated a regional manager who is like their business development manager out in the field and the first point of call. That doesn't mean that any franchisee that opens hasn't got a direct line to myself or Julian, our MD, because we believe that that's what the success of our business is. The fact that if a franchisee has an issue or a challenge, that they can get a direct line into us to talk about it.
The amount of money we've invested in our IT and EPOS systems over the past 10 years runs into millions of pounds. So a franchisee benefits by joining us because the systems we have are bespoke systems, they're tailor-made for our business because it's so unique, you can't buy them off the shelf, and therefore the franchisee has quality information, and that's what we provide.
As a franchise operation, Cash Generator sits within a booming sector. In fact, the franchise market as a whole has grown by 44% over the last 10 years, as individuals seek an accelerated financial return with a reduced learning curve and minimised risk.
You've got other franchisees to talk to. The franchisees meet every quarter, so there's plenty of opportunity to discuss any kind of issue, no holds barred. You're in the bar together, anything's going to come out of you, so you've got that support. But to say, you contrast that with going into a business of your own creation, and it's worlds apart. Yeah, you've got all that infrastructure, the proven processes, the high street presence, as opposed to doing that on your own. You're a non-starter.
Like everything else in life, if you work hard, you get the rewards, because all the ingredients that Cash Generator really put into the pot in terms of the potential growth you can do is insurmountable. Really, you are your own limiter in how far you can go in this business. If I wasn't doing well, I wouldn't have put stores number 2 and 3, so I think that speaks for itself.
In fact, 1 in 3 franchisees have now opened multiple stores. And collectively, Cash Generator's stores have an annual turnover in excess of £120 million. In the long term, the company aims to open 50 stores a year across the UK, with European expansion plans in the near future.
The future expansion plans for Cash Generator are very exciting. Here we are, coming out of a recession, or allegedly coming out of a recession, and as a high street retailer we're expanding. For a high street electrical retailer that offers financial services, that's quite unique. So the UK, we see approximately 600 potential locations, and then there's Europe. So the future for us is very interesting, very prominent, and we're looking at the future with great confidence.